wasn't gonna record twice. I was only gonna record one second channel video today, but I took a moment and really looked back at life. This is not gonna be some quote video or, I guess, knowledge, but looking back at this different versions I've had to be in order to get where I am today. I'm not even done with my journey, and I just realized the amount of change I've had to go through. Like, I've genuinely had to kill myself. Like, my all previous versions are dead. Like, they're all gone. From how it all started with me playing Fire Red on the channel back in 2020, I think, when it was online school and all this, and it wasn't anything serious. But, as time went on and I got more passionate to making videos and then actually getting an audience and realizing the bigger important things in life, and what other people may say about me and my opinions about stuff, I really think, to an extent, like I said before in the video, like, you might just slightly gotta be tapped in the head to actually just go all in on something or fully believe, while everybody's just against you. Well, they'd be like, that's not safe, are you really sure this is gonna work? It's a very risky path, all this, the typical stuff, right? This isn't a video about me being mad about hate or something. It's about me realizing that I'm gonna have to just be fucking extreme if I actually want to make it. I don't like the living situation I'm in. It's not the worst. I really just can't complain, but when I have to look my mother in the eyes every single time we call or we meet, and she talks about her work, how she needs to literally listen to these people's bullshit, because so many times, every single time, she's told me how she's had to work overtime on weekends, how her colleagues, treat her in a different way, how they talk behind her back. And I've never talked about this on video before because I really don't like bringing in family matters into this, but it was just today, this specific day on FaceTime, where she was talking about it, right? And it really just made it click for me, fuck, this hasn't been going on for a short period of while. It's been going on for years for her. And this was the thing that pissed me off the most too. She's working at, I still don't know the name for this, but the old people homes, right? We're taking care of old people who got dementia, schizophrenia, and just old people in general, right? And it's a private owned company, but I don't think that really matters. But she got a job there, but I don't know these Swedish terms, but she basically has a contract there until July, until she become a official boss there, sort of because she's been working in her job career for 30 plus years now, literally. And she's kind of gone, fortunately, the role to be a sort of a group boss, for let's say for section A, and there's another one for section B and section C, right? And I think she's for section B. And when she told me how she needs to be quiet and listen to people's bullshit, because she knows that if she speaks up on their bullshit, they're gonna go against her and tell all the other bosses bullshit, no, she's a bad person, she shouldn't be the boss here. And she literally told me she's literally keeping all every single thing she's been all the, I don't even have the words for it, all the amount of times people have treating her in a disrespectful way, whether it be them raising their voice or giving her a mean eye. She hasn't said anything back. She's literally is taking it all, trying to shrug it off, because she wants to secure the place to become a group boss at that place. I can't even articulate, bro, but what I'm trying to say is she has to suck it up at a job she doesn't even fully like. And when I hear that shit, bro, I know she doesn't like this shit, even though she probably puts up a certain amount of a front in my eyes to not make me worry. But it's just fuck, I gotta make it, bro. I have to. There's just no choice. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I at least don't give a fuck. I don't. It doesn't matter what anyone says, that this is unhealthy, you shouldn't do this, are you sure about that? It's when my mother at home needs to work overtime and work at a job that she doesn't like and willingly need to listen to people's bullshit in order to even work there. Like, she doesn't even actually want to work there, by the way. My mother doesn't even want to work at the job she does. Like, I even asked her. You want to know what the funny thing is? When I asked her, what do you actually want to be? She said I was the only one in her entire life that asked her what she ever wanted to be. Excluding, like, yes, literally, like, my siblings didn't ask. Her boyfriend didn't ask. Like, my siblings' father didn't ask. Like, nobody. Probably nobody even cared. And then we had like a whole 15-minute conversation about that. That wasn't today, but that was like another time. But just put into reference. And I'm gonna be willing to do whatever it takes, bro. Literally. Even if it means my fitness is gonna have to suffer, even if it means the friendships, relationships gonna have to suffer, I just don't care. I just can't let her continue to live a life like this. I'm always afraid that one day she just collapses. Because she's too tired, working overtime. These very demanding jobs, like, because nobody else will do anything, I'm gonna have to do it. Like, I know nobody in my family like plan to like retire or like become the breadwinner of the family, right? I have no other choice. I know it might seem like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, but it's because I have to. Like, I don't think really anybody cares. Like, the amount of stuff she's done, like, for everybody in the family, like my brother, my sister, me. Like, I know more and more the more we talk about it, like now, when I'm not like 19, like I thought it was a little bit worse back then when I was like, wait, you actually work weekends? Like, she has to like work multiple jobs. Like, she had to like get up at like 5 a.m. to do some mail job, then go to her actual job. Like, yeah, I'm just extreme. I'm just gonna be extreme. Even if this version right now is gonna die eventually, I'm gonna be a better and more extreme one. And I don't care what anyone says about that, because at the end of the day, I aim to win. And if nobody can understand my mindset and where I come from and why I do things I do, why I wake up early, why I don't go outside, why I don't do this, why I don't do that, why I don't use the like my money, and like, oh, like, why don't you buy new clothes, why don't you buy new shoes? Like, it doesn't matter, okay? Because I'm doing every single little thing in order to fucking win.